Hi guys, Dane here, and welcome to my latest weekly reading vlog. It is currently Tuesday the 14th. I've been up since 1 AM because my sleeping pattern is screwed. I'm currently reading The Robots of Dawn by Asimov, and in a minute I am off to the post office to hopefully post some of my massive stack of parcels, which is now increasing about 150 parcels. It's insane, and there's a pandemic on. It's a nightmare. But at least I'm making some money and it's helping me to pay my rent. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey. I'm watching Doctor Who because I have 3 things on Netflix left to watch. I've got South Park, which I think I've already seen all of the episodes, but I might watch it in French to practice my French. And we have Doctor Who, which I have like a season and a half left, and then Lock and Key, which I've been putting off because I quite enjoyed the graphic novels, so I'm just a little bit worried about giving that one a go. It is 2:20 AM in the morning. I went to bed about 6 PM last night. Still been reading Possession by Peter James. I'm about a third of the way through that now. No, not Possession. Twilight. It's terrible anyway, it's not very good. And I'm reading The Robots of Dawn by Asimov, and I'm getting on for halfway now. So that's good. Mostly done my parcels really. I mean, I know it doesn't look like it. So there's that. I've got a full rucksack over there to take. So I went to the post office yesterday and took a rucksack full of parcels, and then the guy was like, you do know that you can just post online, which I didn't. So now I have an online account, so I've been printing stuff out, and like you can pay for them online and shit, and then you just post them through a letterbox. So I did 2 more rucksacks full yesterday afterwards, going to the post box, and ended up filling up the post box. I also have this stack over here, so these are all ones that won't fit through a post box, so for those I'm going to have to go back to the shop anyway. So I'm just hoping that with my ones that are too big to go through the post box, that I only have 1 rucksack full, because then I can just do one last trip to the shop to drop those ones off. So hopefully I can catch up with everything today. But I have sold loads more. I'm selling like about an average of 5 to 10 books a day. A lot, like probably 1 book a day of my books, and then which let me know if you want any signed copies, by the way. And then the rest are all like, I'm downsizing my collection, but I'm actually making decent money at it, to the point at which once everything reopens and stuff, I'm probably going to take it a bit more seriously, going into charity shops and finding books. Because if I can find, basically I want to find ones of a certain width, ones that are like this wide, then they're cheaper to post. It's once they get to, say, this wide, they don't fit through the letterbox, so they're suddenly twice as expensive. So if I know that, I can go around the charity shops specifically looking for small books that I know will sell well, and then I can sell them on for a profit, you know? So that's kind of the plan-ish. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, I think that's all I've got for you, to be honest. So I'm just going to keep on cracking on now, doing a bit more editing, prepping some more of these parcels, and getting ready to do another post office run. I'm also on the radio tomorrow at 3 PM, so I'm ringing in for that. Is that it? I think that's it. And told him the news of his girlfriend's attempted suicide by overdose. He hadn't taken her to the emergency room, but her roommates did, and her stomach was pumped bone dry through a tube. It only cost her $1,000 in bills and an obligatory psychological review. And she stopped crying in her sleep, and she stopped walking in her sleep, and she stopped sleeping in her sleep too. She said, I'll write your name on the walls, I'm gonna carve your name on the stalls. I'm gonna write your name on the walls, I'm gonna carve your name on the stalls. Stay away from this man, stay away from this man, stay away from this man. He'll make you swallow aspirin.
Off the wall, and that clearly not his voice. There's been tons of press about it.
So I'm watching the bonus episode or whatever of Tiger King, because there's not much on. I've also got a movie called Truth or Dare, which is some random horror movie I'm going to watch in a bit. And there's some new episodes of The Innocence Files, which is true crime as well. So I'm going to watch that, and then after that's done, maybe some Doctor Who. Yesterday I did some recording. Where's my new song? Here we go. I quite like the bass on it. I thought the bass was quite funky.
Girls with tits and fucking legs and shit, but they're always riding horses. They're looking for a man without a fish in his photo, but he's gotta be 6 feet or taller. Well, hypocrisy is everywhere, but first I'll do no harm.
Anyway, yeah. So there's that. So I spent half the day sorting the mess out. I have finally finished wrapping all of the parcels now for eBay and stuff, and paid for the postage. I just need to attach some more labels. I filled the post box again today. So I've done 3 rucksacks full today, because the third one I went into town to the post depot. They're actually not open. I was going to drop my post in, but I just saw a random lady there, and she pointed out they have these slots there where you can drop post off, and they're bigger slots, so I could get like the bigger parcels that I had in through it. So yeah, this evening I'll finish off labelling the rest of the parcels, and I think I'll have to do, tomorrow I'll have to do 1 trip to the post box, which is closer, and then I'll do 1 trip with the bigger stuff and whatever's left and take that into town to the post depot, and then I'll have done. And I looked it up, and I think it's 117 parcels for about £250 I've posted. But yes, I mean, I've been selling books, so I've been making an overall profit. I do have a £400 electricity bill come in today, so I'm gonna have to pay that. And I've also done my tax return, so I know I owe like £4 tax by January, and I have about £1,500 to £2,000 at the moment. So I can pay the bill I've got now, and I can pay my rent next month. But I'm going to struggle with tax, but I don't know, at some point apparently I'm getting a government grant. And I don't know, I'm selling lots of stuff that I don't use anymore, and like my old books and stuff, and actually making some decent money from that. And yeah, I'm working a lot of overtime at the moment as well. I've actually bought a new electric guitar as well, but some assembly will be required. I'm going to do a video on it. Basically, it's an electric guitar kit, so I've had to buy like a soldering iron as well. I've bought some paint, some spray paint, and some primer, and various other bits and bobs, so there's that. Oh, and later on I'm going to try and cut my hair. I've actually already cut a little bit of it here, but not the rest of it. I was just trying my new scissors that arrived. Oh, and I got, what else did I get? I got some very metrosexual hand cream. It's gone, but it doesn't matter. In terms of reading, I finished reading, what's it called? Robots of Dawn by Isaac Asimov. I gave it like a 3.75 out of 5. I think what I enjoyed about it most is what I normally enjoy about Asimov, which is he takes his 3 laws of robotics that he created, and then he uses his novels to like challenge them, and I just think he does it really well, and I really enjoyed, well, I like the fact that it's both a mystery novel and sci-fi as well. I think it worked really well. And so now I'm reading this beast, which is Perfect People by Peter James. It's 600 pages long, and I'm on page 100. Fortunately, it is a lot better than Twilight, which is the one I've got of his, which is my bedtime book at the moment, partly because it's more recent as well. In this one, it basically looks at like designer babies. So this couple orders a designer baby, and like they go in to get the to get a scan or whatever to check the baby's health, and the guy's like, "Would you like to know the gender?" And they're like, "Oh, well, we know it's a boy because we selected the genes and stuff. Only it turns out to be a girl, and so now we're gonna figure out what's going on." Oh, I'm super tired. I went to bed about midnight and got up about 9, so that's good. I've been sleeping all right. Yeah. Oh, here's my body thingy. I got this shea butter warm vanilla coconut body butter. It smells amazing. Oh yeah, and it's because I get dry skin. I don't know if you can see, especially from all the hand washing at the moment. I made pizza, vegan pizza with homemade dough. Brap. I am watching somebody, he's going to try and eat 5 pounds of jalapenos. Let's just mute that and have that on in the background while I talk. So it is oh, this is Wreckless Eating, by the way. This is one of their old videos, March 17th, 2013. And this is Nada who's going to attempt to eat them. He's a bit of a beast. He is a competitive eater. I watch a lot of competitive eating, as you do. I reckon I could give this challenge a good go, because I like jalapenos. And they're not that spicy. I don't know, how's he coping?
It's a lot of jalapenos. Are they at least tasty this time?
Yours have been pretty hot.
Oh. I actually started liking jalapenos since doing the show. It's one of those weird things that
Anyway, yeah, jalapenos, the best. So yeah, it is Sunday is it the 26th? No, that's the art centre. It's Sunday the 19th of April. Later on, there is the Rose and Crown Sunday Jam. It's going to be a virtual jam. So I've got 3 songs to play for that at about 4 PM. And then this evening at 7 PM, I'm going to be doing my live stream. Played a little music yesterday as well, so you've probably heard some of that. And yeah, in terms of my reading, I finished reading Perfect People by Peter James. The ending came out of nowhere because it turns out the last 70 pages of it were just like an excerpt from one of his other books, which I've already read. So I had no need to read it. Let's see how he's doing. How you doing, Nada?
See, Natter, you're up to 4 minutes and 30 seconds. How are you doing so far?
Hey, just hop in or just look.
Really? It's killing you? That's what I want you to tell them. The story of when Gamer Nick's grandpa got lost.
Anyway, so yeah, I finished reading that. It was alright. It was like a 3.5 out of 5. I did feel a bit as though he was trying to imitate Dan Brown, though, you know. We've seen enough of Nada, so here is me. And yeah, now I finished reading that. I've just started reading Notes from a Big Country by Bill Bryson, which is like some basically like travel writing. Bryson was born in America, then raised in the UK, and then he moved back to America, and these are like newspaper articles that he wrote, basically looking at like cultural difference and stuff. Very amusing so far, and I will be doing a full review of it soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Other than that, today I'm pretty much charging my batteries to hopefully get some videos later I can use in the Open Mic Select group. And yeah, I'll have a few beers in a bit. Fucking it, mate. It's fucking it. Oh, I'm so tired. And I'm down to 40 books currently reading, which is impressive. Bring me birds with broken wings, men with all the answers, people who have killed, give me incurable cancers, bring me beaches slicked in oil, give me disregard for doubt, streetlight shine on broken roads that no one is about. I want that hopeless green depression, punishments without a cause, give me impotent obsession and a disregard for laws. I want the trees in single file, bring the corpse of something rare, show me children who are sinners, show me mounds of human hair. I climbed up the mountain just to kill my son. An angel tried to stop me with a ram, but he said your mind's infected work shoes are glistening. She's a PhD and I told you so. You're united and I'm not listening. Grab your Sandra Bullocks, slowly raise the knee. Don't marry her, have me. The Sunday sun shines down on San Francisco Bay, and you realize you can make it anyway. You have to wash the car, take the kids to the park. Don't marry her, have me. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Another dose of unhappiness. I gave it all and managed to get shot down yet again. So I got drunk, had sex with all your friends. You told me that I should never call your house again. Emily, Emily, you saved the day. She was a rich woman, she had a rich day. She felt the blood running through her veins. She liked the life she had, she loved her big cats and the beauty of being untamed. Everything was fine, just as sweet as wine, but her husband went and disappeared. But then it got a little crazy, got a little lazy, and the cops said there's something wrong here. Here, kitty, kitty, mama's got some treats for you. Here, kitty, kitty, you can't find this taste in the zoo. Oh no, no, here, kitty, kitty, Mama Carol sure loves you now. Here, kitty, kitty, Mama made this for you. I started tacking my vodka, stabbed my ice with my straw. My eyes have turned red as stoplights. You seem ready to walk, you know I'll call you eventually. Till when I want to talk, till then you're invisible. Cause there's this switch that gets hit and it all stops making sense. And in the middle of drinks, maybe the fifth or the sixth, I'm completely alone at a table of friends. Feel nothing for them, feel nothing, nothing. It's for all you Catholic girls out there. I was drunk, but I didn't let on. As I stood before your door at dawn, 'cause I might have awakened the dogs. 'Cause the shadow started coughing them out. So I put my hands into my hair and I pulled and let it hurt. There's a light going out somewhere. I thought I could hear through the word. about throwing a stone. But if I had the courage, I knew that I lost it. I was too scared to walk myself home. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone to care. Feeling unknown and you're all alone, flesh and bone, with a telephone, lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer. Well, I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Tried to be perfect, but nothing was worth it. I don't believe it makes me real. Thought it'd be easy, but no one believes me. I meant all the things I said. If you believe it's in my soul, I'd say all the words that I know, just to see if it would show that I'm trying to let you know that I'm better off on my own. It's time to move on. It's time to climb the mountain and across the sea. It's time to run. It's time to hide in the park there and get out of sight. This fire burning in my heart is killing me to live a life of love for those who bleed and not just for myself. Here I am, never really had a choice, never really had a voice, so I surrender. Here I am, never really had a choice, never really had a voice. But time goes slow when you quit the things you love when you were young. It's always gonna run out on you eventually. So raise your glass and point your sky towards the skies above. It's dark in the winter and it's dark in the summer too. But I'm glad we met in autumn, 'cause it's cold outside tonight. Sometimes I get so angsty I could scream. Don't blame me if I cry, because there's nothing else to do. But life's a lot less empty since I fell for you. She said she fell down a rabbit hole, became a Valiant wife, but without a soul to speak of. I can't quite understand what she means. I'm the search, protection, on extension leads, believe me. And so she dances in the evening when there's no one near to see her. She is on fire until she finds someone to try to put her out. And if she dies before the morning, when the sunlight hurts my eyes, I'll remember her as long as They're looking for a man without a fish in his photo, but he's gotta be 6 feet or taller. Well, hypocrisy is everywhere, but first I'll do no harm. I swear I'm going crazy, but there's no cause for alarm. The sex is best when intellects are special friends. In every sense, my favorite tense is present, past, imperfect.
Living the financially easy.
So basically what I'm doing is I'm watching Jacksepticeye playing 3 scary games, and I got Our Friends Acoustic 11, which is a live open mic sort of thingy. So yeah, it's been really cool so far. I've been one of the performers. I mean, there's currently like 55 people watching. Been going for about 2 hours now. I think this guy's the last act, apart from the guy who's running it, is gonna close it. But yeah, I did that for a little while, and then I'm doing a live stream of my own between 7 to 9 PM. So kicking off in about an hour or so. So that's where we're at, and I'm still reading Notes from a Big Country. Considering I only picked this up today, I'm quite impressed by the dent I've made. I think I might finish this tomorrow. I'm on page 100 of like 320. And I'm enjoying it, actually. It's really good so far. So big up to that. Yeah, and I'm currently actually getting messages from one of my clients who, because I'm going to be interviewing him for the radio, so going to be chatting to him from 1 to 2 PM tomorrow. Got a sneeze coming. No. Rightio, I'm watching Doctor Who in French, because I'm trying to get back to learning French. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? I like that phrase. So shout out to Charlie Heathcote. He's learning Italian, so I've got him on Duolingo now. So I'm getting a bit competitive with him. Not too competitive because he's whooping me, but it is encouraging me to do my French a bit more. So I'm probably gonna pick up a new French book soon. I have this horrendous like, spotty area on my face. It's not good. Yesterday I did the virtual open mic, which was fun, and then I did a live stream as well, putting a bunch of music videos for you guys. I like the colour of the t-shirt I'm wearing as well. It's nice. What else have I been doing? Watching some booktube. I finished reading the Peter James book. I was reading Perfect People. I think I mentioned that. And then just been reading Notes from a Big Country by Bill Bryson. He was born in America and then like grew up in the UK, or spent a lot of time in the UK and then moved back to America. And this is like some newspaper columns he wrote about the experience of moving back. It's quite enjoyable. And then when I finish that, I'm going to read Heimrad Backer Transcript. So I ordered this like 2-3 weeks ago and it's only just arrived. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's like poetry based on transcriptions that the Nazis made during the Holocaust. So pretty bleak but pretty fascinating, and I can already tell by looking into it, it's probably going to be in my top books of the quarter. So really excited to get to that. And then once I've finished those two, I will be down to 39 currently reading, which is very exciting. And I'm still reading Twilight by Peter James, my bedtime book. I'm on page like 130 of 300. It's really not very good, which is a shame because Perfect People was alright. What else? Oh yeah, I went to the post office to drop off another rucksack full of post today. Basically, I'm probably filling up a rucksack every 3 days or so, so it gives me an excuse to walk around to the other side of town. I can go around the back way so I don't see many people. So yeah, I went to drop off a bunch of posts today, and then went to Asda on the way back just to stock up on some stuff, and I'll probably be in the house now for another 3 or 4 days until my rucksack gets full again, you know. So anyway, that's the end of another weekly reading vlog and stuff. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books, and if so, what you thought of them. Hit that subscribe button for more, and I will see you soon for another bookish video. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.